for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hi guys, hello, and welcome to this SummerSlam hype stream. Hello everybody. How was everybody doing this Wednesday evening? And yes, obviously it's all things SummerSlam. So I'd like to shout out everybody in the chat so far. I can see Connor 50/50 TV, a deal. We've got Rick Hunter. We've got Hannah Heel Dawes, Dylan. Hello, everybody. Kayleen, Lawrence, hello to you. Hello, everybody. So, yeah. Just before I started streaming, people were telling me about Riddle. I have seen nothing confirmed about Riddle. So, as far as I'm concerned, at this moment in time, there is no replacement. I don't know what state Riddle's in. I'm sure as soon as there's a major announcement on it, which WWE will do at some point, but as we're speaking right now, it's still Riddle versus Seth. So until there's actually an announcement on it, that's what we'll be predicting, to be quite honest with you. James Chadwick, the girly guff, is in the house. Hello, let's go fuckers. How are you doing, dude? What about Riddle? There's nothing about... apparently Riddle picked up an injury. There's literally no reports what I've seen. No major YouTubers reporting it. Riddle is out of SummerSlam. I've tweeted it. Have they? That must have been in the last couple of minutes then. We'll double check. Everybody's speculating now that it's going to be The Fiend. Of course they're going to think that it's The Fiend. No, more likely be Edge, and they're just moving away from that storyline. But I can't see it being The Fiend, guys. Triple H has only been in charge a couple of fucking minutes. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. It'll be a current roster wrestler. Because right, the thing is with The Fiend, if he's coming back, he's already planned. Yeah, if it could be Via. It's going to be a main card roster member. It's not going to be The Fiend. I'm telling you that for straight. I'm telling you that right now. It isn't him. To get him straight back in. It's going to be somebody what's on the main roster. Probably Gunther. Imagine Gunther versus Seth. I mean, yeah, main roster wrestler, then fine. But I can't see it being somebody from outside. Gargano Seth would be absolute fire. That's a good shout. I like the Gargano, but if Cody's not ready. Cody will not be ready until next year. Randy Orton, forget it. Them two are out of the question. They're not fit enough. So yeah, we will talk about that in a second then. In fact, we'll go to that one as first because I think whoever comes in, it's a win for Seth. So I don't think it really matters who comes in, if I'm being all honest. So I'm just trying to find this tweet. If somebody can tweet me it, then that'd be pretty awesome. I think Anna's just done it, actually. Do I think Austin is cashing in? I think he will. Let's just get to that tweet. Would have loved a classic Pete Dunne versus Seth. Khalid, hello to you, my friend. Hope you are well. We're just trying to find out as much information as also Kayla reported it on the bump. I don't watch the bump. So this is all news to me. So yeah, if it is, all right, I've got, Kayla Braxton says, hi everyone, great reported, SummerSlam Yeah, so Kayla's just like has put out a tweet. Okay, we'll take it as golden then. But like, as far as somebody like Bray Wyatt, if he's coming back, like people have speculated for like months since these vignettes with Edge. Why put him in a match with Seth? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. They've got a plan for Bray. Even if that plan is with Edge, then they're not going to swap that out just for a single match. Oh, you've tweeted me the tweet. Why is it not showing up? Hope everybody's well anyway. But yeah, that's a fantastic start. We've literally got the graphic up at the minute. It does change everything, so I think I'm still going to go for Seth for the win. Kayleen says Bray. I don't think it's Bray. I really don't. Injured. Okay. A stinger. Medically. Okay, there we go. Yeah, confirmed that Riddle is out. I really don't. Keaton, hello. Wrestling Revolution Keaton. Dean Ambrose, no. I don't think you're going to get anybody from AEW. It's nice that we can think like this now in this free world that has been created by Triple H being head of creative. But I wouldn't go too far fantasy booking this. Really, no. If it's Bray, he's already in the storyline. If Bray's coming back, he's in a storyline already. There's no need to just throw him in a random match against Seth Rollins. I don't think so. It's probably Mad Cat or something. Dark Knight, hello. Got my eyes on the Liverpool game. Yeah, I've got my eyes on the Germany-France game. God, everybody's chaos in the chat, which is great. Great to have you all here. That's brilliant. Gargano would be a perfect Seth opponent. Jesse Jackhammer, hello to you, my friend. Hey, Jesse, probably hear something on Friday night. I wished I could stream SummerSlam. I wished I could too. I've also got some massive news as well. I know I said I would be doing the England game. Yeah, thanks to BBC and the organisers of that goddamn tournament. It's at 5 o'clock kickoff. Guess who's still at work? This guy. So yeah, I can't do it. As the games, these last couple of games have been 8 o'clock. If it had been an 8 o'clock kickoff, we'd have done it. But no, they've changed it to 5 o'clock. So round of applause to the Euros. They've cost me a watch along, so blame them, not me. Or blame work for not letting me have a day off. Dave, guess what? Is coming home. Everybody's seen saying that to me all day. Great performance by England. That back heel was ridiculous. Gargano would be class, but they come back. They have to use a different character. Like I said, everybody's been speculating Bray with Edge. So why would he face Seth? 100%. I'd be shocked. Fun fact, it's Bayley. Bayley's facing Seth Rollins. We've got a goal, and it's Slasberg what has scored for against Liverpool. Liverpool are 1-0 down in their game. Pre-season game. Dave, who would you prefer? England. England to face India in the final. It's going to be tough whoever to face. These two are former Euro champions. So whoever the face is going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. Benjamin Seiko. Jellyhead, hello. Shout to you. Bray isn't coming back. I don't think in that situation. I know people are going to speculate crazily, but nah. England Lionesses have been since they're flipping the heartbeat of football right now. Best international team in our country by a country mile. I actually give a shit about the England team rather than the males. Dave, if you must, we know Edge versus Seth Rollins last year SummerSlam. I think it's Edge. I think they go with Edge. In fact, I'm going to call it right now. It's going to be Edge Seth Rollins. It makes more sense. They've worked together. Edge is just coming back. They're wanting him to get involved in the match. What's on the screen? I don't think he does. I think they shoehorn him into this. If it were Bray, I don't see it being Bray. I really don't. We're going to talk about that first match, what's on the screen. Obviously, we were talking about Riddle. But we're going to talk about the Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio versus Judgement Day. The match where Edge is supposed to get involved. But does he now? Because we've got this new thing, what's happening. We're playing Salzburg. Redmen TV, they're shown who got the goal. Fosberg. It's not. It's Benjamin Sacco what scored. It's come up on my phone. Sacco. Benjamin Sacco. People say Bray won't return. Or no one else will return. I have no fucking clue what goes on backstage. How do you know? Like I said, I feel that that's a dig at me, James. It's not that I don't think. I just think if Bray is coming back, he's already in a storyline with Edge. Because that's what everybody's speculating. Personally, I don't know. If he's coming back, he's back in that storyline. He's not going to face Seth. That's for sure. 100% sure. Who knows me? I'm facing Seth. I just got a call from Triple H. He wants me down in Boston. Where is it, buddy? Where is it? In Texas or something. That night, I typed Salzburg. The autocorrect went off. I wasn't sure if United were playing Sevilla. Didn't see Anna's message. Why would she block me? Five 0 up. It's not a dig. Anyone just stating fact. Okay, dude. Yeah, we don't know what's going off backstage, and that's fair enough. I think if Bray is back, he's already mixed in a storyline with the Judgment Day, with Edge, because that's what everybody's been speculating about for like literally the last 4 weeks since these vignettes have been showing up on Raw. So I think if he's coming back, it's in that scenario. He's not coming back to face Seth. I mean, yes, because literally Seth has just now found that he's going to have a new opponent at SummerSlam. It's not planned. He was meant to face Riddle. This is not planned. This is not something they've just gone, oh. So they'll just throw anybody in there. Absolutely anybody. Maybe because the twat, she didn't like you. Well, my bloke has walked off upstairs. It's only a friendly. I just think he's taken away too seriously. Yeah, it's a friendly. I couldn't give a flying shite what happens in this game today. I think Edge could make a return and Judgment Day at Mysterios Dominic. I am going for the Mysterios to win this one. And it's kind of weird because Judgment Day should be picking up victories left, right, and centre. To be quite honest, we'd be taken serious as a major faction. But I think Edge returns. I think it's inevitable that it's Edge. What costs Judgment Day setting up a feud for them? Possibly at Survivor Series, possibly at Clash at the Castle. I'm going for the Mysterios. I'm going to write that in when my laptop lets me. Leeds 2022, shout out to you. How are you doing, bud? My laptop is just a bit slowing up. Come on, dude. There we go. So yeah, obviously major news today is that Riddle is out of SummerSlam. He is injured. Picked up an injury on Monday Night Raw. So a replacement. Oh, I always do this. Where you're not caps. So we need a replacement. Obviously, everybody's going to speculate every single wrestler under the sun now because of. It's Triple H. I don't think it's the case, to be honest. Randy Orton, you can count out. He's still injured. He's not going to be back until next year. Cody Rhodes, exactly the same. Edge is involved in this storyline. Ray's 20 years this week. Ray will win. Yeah, I think the Mysterios win this all day long. And they get helped by Edge. Good. I am fine. Leeds 2022. I've literally in the background, I've got the France v Germany game. I've got a heavy eye on this. See who England have got. These two are the favourites. There is no doubt about it. These two are the favourites in the football. England are playing fantastic. I wish them all the best, but they are up against some top opposition in that final. Will Seth still be wrestling, or will... no, they'll keep him on the card. They'll keep Seth on the card. They'll throw somebody in. Who? They'll have a nice little question mark. It's great for someone unexpected to just pop in there. But I think Bray, if he's back, is in a storyline with the Judgement Day stuff. That's what I think. But Dave, Edge will return with a hungry face. Yes. Against the Judgment Day. Who was against him? He's not going to rejoin the Judgment Day. Or does he? Is this a major swerve? What nobody's seen coming? Braun v Seth. There we go. Connor has already gone off one. It won't be Braun. He's already competing that weekend. He's got indie dates coming up soon. So Braun, no chance. That face-off Seth, that would have been a hint. What, a triple threat? A triple threat? No, they're not going to add him to the main event. That's not possible. Butch. Imagine Butch. Character-wise, doesn't work. If it had been Pete Dunne, fine. What about Tommaso Ciampa? I know he's mixed in with the Miz stuff, but that would be fantastic. Seth Ciampa would be... It's just... I don't know. And Eminem is absolutely shitting himself. Eminem. Repo, man. Love it. He's controlling his narrative, is Strowman. He's actually wrestling an indie date this soon. I don't know if he has done it already or he's doing it. But he's back wrestling proper, not just with control your narrative. But outside of that, he's actually taking indie dates now. So, yeah. Edge has got to get revenge on Judgment Day. Yep, this storyline, it makes sense. Storyline makes sense. You've got 3-on-2 at that SummerSlam match. Basically, Edge is just going to come and even the odds. I think Edge comes in, costs Judgment Day, the Mysterios win. So that's my first prediction. They're on the screen. So we can get rid of this image now because we're not going to talk about too much about that. Boom. We're going to talk about this, which we've kind of been talking about a little bit already. It's Seth versus Riddle, which looks like, well, it is off. That's a graphic. So, what we're going to get. Right, well, I'm going to allow you to fantasy, but we've had Gargano mentioned. We've got Bray Wyatt mentioned. How about we be a little bit more realistic? Did you see what TK said on Busted Open Radio? No. I don't listen to that. Please enlighten the group, the chat, with what's been said, James. I'm sure a lot of people haven't heard it. Eminem, who's that, Dave? Oh, who's that, James? I only know 50-50. 50 Cent. That's who you know, 50-50. You know 50 Cent. So, like I say, we've been talking mildly about this. Riddle's off the card now. Michelle, hello. Shout out to you. Hope you're well. Irish Rebel, hello. Hello, Dave, my great friend. I am more at peace with myself I am more humble, understanding now. I have been making a lot of videos and stuff on web, Dave. It's humbling. I know that you're back. Yes, I am back. Been back a while, to be fair. This is, the 7th stream? But yeah, I've been back a little while. Yes, trying to get this new channel to grow is very difficult. But we're going for it. We're going for it hard. 56 subs at the minute. Need to build that up. Repo Man comes back, steals Seth's jacket, then totally puts it into the bin. It hits the Canadian Destroyer for the win. I'm very well, thanks, Dave. You're welcome, Michelle. I'm glad that you are well today. Like I said, it's probably going to be somebody on the main roster. It obviously sucks for Riddle. Probably would have preferred to have seen Riddle in this match. Trying to think who's on Raw. What could just slide in. Okay, I'm going to be funny now. What if it's Ezekiel? Ezekiel. He's not facing Kevin Owens. That's not a match at SummerSlam. He's a face. Seth's a heel. There has been confrontations between these two before. I say it's Ezekiel. But whoever it is, I am going to make my bold prediction because that's what we're here to do. And whoever Seth faces, because I had him winning anyway, I have no doubt in my mind that Seth is due a win at SummerSlam. He has lost way too many pay-per-view matches this year. Another loss just takes him out of any kind of title picture. So we are going Seth. Seth for the win. 1 minute, Jesse Jackham. He has basically said that it's just because they have changed the regime. He doubts anything will change, and he said they think they will get my talent. They can think again because it's the likes of Cole a lot for 5 years. Nobody's going in for hits Elrod, LA Knight. Yep. Well, it has will I be doing a SummerSlam watch along? Unfortunately, no. I won't be. Because it's a Saturday. I'm on weekend days. Basically, there's just absolutely no chance on earth. Euros to show up. Elrod. Elrod's a good shout. Whoever Elrod is. Could be interesting. There's a lot of wrestlers out there what could play Elrod. Imagine it being Aaron Stevens from NWA. Imagine him coming in as Elrod. That'd be fun. But I've got Ezekiel. I think it might be Ezekiel. What might replace Riddle. And it's not the exciting wrestler that we all want it to be. But we've got to think what's the more likely. Because WWE are not going to throw a shock in straight away. Unless it's Goldberg. Which I'm sure everybody would be just like, oh, Seth is losing. Isn't he? Half-time, Salzburg, Liverpool. It's 1-0 to Salzburg at half-time. I'm sure Liverpool's got a weakened team out in the light of the fact that we are playing in the Community Shield at the weekend. Massive weekend for sports fans. Community Shield, the start of the Championship. European Championship final. Oh my God, it is like SummerSlam. You've got a UFC event, which is Nunes Pena 2. I mean, it's just a manic weekend. And news today that NXT are going up against AEW in a pay-per-view race. Yeah, so all interesting stuff going off today in the wrestling world, which has gone absolutely crazy since Vince has retired. I've got my eyes on Khalid 50-50. Oh my God, you've got your eyes on. Oh, bloody heck, Michelle. Khalid, good luck, my friend. We are going to move away from this one because obviously you're still going to talk about it. You're still firing whatever you want to fire in. And we're going to talk about the match I'm least looking forward to. I have no interest in this match at all. Logan Paul versus The Miz. Going to be quite honest with you, I couldn't give a flying monkey's rat's ass about this match. I am not a Logan Paul fan. I like The Miz. I think he does great stuff as a heel. Him with Ciampa is interesting. I expect that to end up in a feud between them two. But we've got to get past this crap first. All Out versus NXT pay-per-view. Yes. Why are NXT going up against AEW? I do not know. They're going to get whitewashed. Quite simple, because nobody cares about NXT anymore, unfortunately. Which is a shame for their talent, because I think like Carmella Hayes is one of the best fresh talent out there. And I think Braun Breaker is going to be a massive, massive star once he gets to the main roster. Do see massive, massive futures for them two guys. Thank you. It hasn't got the highs on me. I am married. I am a married woman, you know. You're a married woman, you know. Yeah, I'm 50-50. I've heard that you're a girl. And Casey is actually called Carson. It's a dude. Toilet break match. Chat shit. So yeah, we've got Logan Paul. They started off roaring what could only be described as a brawl. I'm not excited for this feud. It is off the back of the Famouser, which Miz applied onto Logan Paul at WrestleMania. It's a nothing match. It's absolutely nothing. Logan Paul's just a big name. It'll draw eyes from stupid little YouTuber fans what like Logan Paul, and that's all it's for. I see nothing of great interest here. Dave, no, that word is not shit. What? Dave, no, that word is not shit. What is it then? Can you not write it in? Okay. What's the other S word? I don't know. It's not shit. I thought it was. So I'm gonna go for Logan Paul to win, even though I don't really care. I think he will win. I don't think they're gonna carry this series of matches on for too long. I think they'll use Logan Paul with somebody else at some point. I think this is gonna be like a one and done feud. So I got Logan Paul winning. I don't see why Miz wins against a YouTube celebrity. I don't see it personally. Dave, just give me a shout out to Khalid. Khalid. Michelle wants you to have a shout out. Fuck it. It was chat slut. Oh, the chat slut. Okay. You can write slut in the chat, dude. I don't understand why NXT would go up against AEW again, but why put on the same day doesn't they didn't they learn takes away from NXT? Yeah, I mean AEW, it's all out. You've got many returns. Kenny Omega's rumored to return. You've already got Bryan Danielson what's returning tonight. Yeah, all eyes are going to be on AEW, to be quite honest with you. It's in one of the major events. The one major factor of it is that it's not going to be as long. AEW is going to be like fucking 7 hours long, whereas the NXT one will be like 2.5 hours, 3 hours max. So there's that, definitely that. My phone is buzzing like mad. Cat League gone. That's it. Coincidence. I've got Connor message. Connor, you can write in the chat. Moving graphics. I'm not watching Logan's face. I don't care about Logan Paul. Edward Brown, hello. Shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing? Might be missing SummerSlam for the first time ever. Might miss a pay-per-view. Why is that, dude? God, you're going to miss Ronda Rousey get beat by Liv Morgan. Clean victory. It's on the same day, doesn't say it's on at the same time. Yeah. It's fine. NXT has been known to be early. They did it at WrestleMania. It was on early. So they could do that again. They seem to put that on a reasonable time, don't they? So, yeah. 50-50 TV, that's so humbling to me. It means a lot coming from you, my friend. James, no, it's a different time, but a lot of people don't want to watch that many hours of wrestling on the same day. Atletico Madrid have beaten Numancia 4-0. Because my mum isn't home yet, she's back Saturday or Sunday. Okay. I am not looking for love, Dave. Whoa, Michelle, calm it down, sweetheart. You shouldn't be looking for love. Not yet. You got to meet people first. Who said you were looking for love? You're looking for something. So yeah, I'm going for Logan Paul over Miz. We can get rid of that graphic now. We're firing through this. We're going to go on to Becky versus Bianca. This is a replay from last year. Well, we say last year. Whatever last year's match actually was. So yeah, we've got Bianca Becky. Who have you got? I think Bianca retains all day long. I think redemption arc for what happened to her last year. It's going to be a good match, but I think Bianca retains. Dave is the new Cilla Black. Oh, surprise. It's still here. Who is going to win Germany or France? Sam, hello to Sam. Hello to you. Yeah, I think France will win. Setting up an England-France final. Got new Liverpool away top from my mum. She's got it in Bulgaria. Oh, it's a legit top. It's not a legit top. It's goddamn awful. I can't. No, honestly, Edward, I don't like the Liverpool kits this season. I am dead against them. I don't like them at all. That away kit is god awful. It is just not nice. I'm not buying them. Not at 70 quid a pop. They can go kiss my ass. Basically. Will Bianca squash Becky? No, I don't think it'd be a squash. I don't think Bailey will attack Belair. Why would she attack Bianca Belair? I think a lot of people are missing the point that Bailey is dual branded. She's not SmackDown. She's not Raw. She can go on whichever one she wants to go on to. Maybe she gets involved in both and causes chaos. I mean, she could quite simply do that. I mean, we've got Charlotte Flair what could come back. Nobody's talking about Charlotte Flair right now. And she's due back. Let's not throw her under the carpet and go, it's not going to be Charlotte Flair. It could be Charlotte Flair what comes back at SummerSlam. Bailey is very, very close. I can guarantee you that she's extremely close to coming back. If she don't come back at SummerSlam, she could come back on either Raw or SmackDown afterwards. But I've got Bianca retaining. I don't think it's a squash match, though. I don't think it's a squash. I can't see it being a squash. They've already had a massive battle between them in a previous match. And it went longer than what a squash match would do. So, no squash. I still want Bailey to return in this match. I just want Bailey to return full stop. As you saw on WEP yesterday. Fun little video what I put out. It was just that I couldn't give a shit about the rest of the matches on this card. If I'm being completely honest, I only care about Bayley coming back. That is literally where my interest lies. So even though I'm not going to be watching it live, expect a video if she does. There will be a reaction video up on the channel for sure. Oh God, how could I not? Palace and Bournemouth, top to the best. I don't like them. They're too crazy. They're too busy. The one I like is the West Ham and Arsenal. I know I've just... and it's like, yo, how dare you? How dare you like the Arsenal kit? It's not the team. It's just the kit. It reminds me of the retro shirts from the first season of the Premier League and stuff like that. It's just retro. And I like retro kits. Don't you dare moan about that away kit. Well, yours is just vomit. Football kits are so fucking expensive. Yeah, 70 quid for a Liverpool shirt. I'm not paying it. I refuse. That's why in my review, I actually took my hat off to teams like Fulham, Brighton, Brentford. I think who've all got the same shirts from last season. I mean, if you wanted to go out and buy their shirts, they're 30 quid. They're knocked off prices for the new season, and I think that's fantastic. You're getting great value for money. Premier League clubs now are just ripping fans off. 70 quid. Liverpool will change the kit again next season. It's not for me, man. I'm not falling for it. I know we've got to make the money back from losing it in COVID times, but fuck, 70 quid is just way too much. I thought 50 quid were too much. 70 quid is just taking it too far. Gregor John, hello. Hello to you. Charlotte is too busy watching her father fall. Now, people will believe that. People would believe that. And that's great cover for her. She is under contract by WWE at the end of the day. So it would not make any difference. Dave, just give me a shout out. Michelle is in the chat. And she wants you all to know she's in the chat, guys. Especially you, Gregor John. She can see. He can see your name in the chat, Michelle. Just talk to him. If you're turning into an Arsenal simp, I will seriously unsub. I am not an Arsenal simp. End of. That's not happening. I'm not Days, who does it just to wind you up. I am not that person. I like the kit, not the football club. And it's just an honest review. Obviously, I slagged off that god-awful Man City kit. I mean, my word, that is one of the worst kits I have ever seen in my entire life. Even, I'd wear the Vomit Spurs shirt over that. That tells you a lot. I do like the Tottenham Home shirt, but it's typical. It's a normal standard shirt to me. A lot of the shirts what I reviewed were just typical shirts that didn't surprise me. They weren't too exciting. I think the Crystal Palace and the Bournemouth were exciting, but I wouldn't wear them. I'm not owned a Man United top since we were sponsored by Vodafone. I love Saka, can't stand Arsenal. Saka's great for England, and that's where we'll leave it there for that. That's how it starts. Arsenal. I like scabies. I do not like Arsenal. Trust me. Dave, you can put the scoreline of the Liverpool game on the screen. Why would I do that? We're losing. I will give you updates of that result, but I'm not putting it on the screen. I don't need to. This is not a football stream. I'm not going to false advertise it either as a football stream. So I am currently watching the Germany-France game, and I'll give you regular updates. But I'm not putting a pre-season friendly game up on the screen. It's just not. It's not right. It's pre-season. The first game is that Sheffield United game next Monday, I believe. I think it was Monday. The best shots from the Italian team, Verona. Verona, hands down. Cool. I still haven't seen that. I still haven't seen that. So I have no idea. What, Dave? Michelle goes, what, Dave? Michelle's getting angry at me. She's proper throwing a hissy fit at me right now. We are best friends for life. Let's respect Valenza, sorry. Valenza. Well, we've got a free kick to Germany going off in the first minutes. This is going to be a tasty little battle, this match. If I wasn't doing the SummerSlam hype stream, we would be concentrating on that. But we are here. I've got Bianca retaining, which is no surprise. I think it's a little bit out there to think that Becky's going to do it, to be honest. You've already got Seth Rollins winning on Saturday. Having Becky winning is a bit ridiculous. Dave, who are we going with? What do you mean? In what respect? Please specify. Someone else is throwing a bitch fit. James knows England's getting on in the cricket. Michelle is in the house. Well done to you, Irish Rebel. You go. I was at the first SummerSlam in the Madison Square Garden in 1988. It was awesome. Oh, well, that's great. Oh, Rick, that is awesome, my friend. Never get an opportunity here in the UK other than 92. I was a little bit too young to have gone to that one, and because it were down in London and I'm a northerner, it's just a lot difficult. But that would have been the only one that I would have been able to go to. Dave, can you name the first ever Royal Rumble winner? The first ever one? What, you mean Hacksaw Jim Duggan? Big John Stunt won it the year after. Yeah, it's Jim Duggan what won the first one. But technically, it was John Studd what won the first ever one, the trial one they did beforehand. But then they gave it to Jim Duggan in the first ever Royal Rumble. I know I covered it on the first Dave in Real Life channel. Yeah, I did my own work. So it's Jim Duggan. It's Jim Duggan. No chance Edward Valencia's one is like Scarecrows. Wow, we'll check that out. 22741 over left. Okay. So much to keep up to date with cricket football. Who won the first ever women's match? What do you mean? What, the Royal Rumble or the first ever women's match ever? How are you supposed to know that, Connor? But if you're talking about the female Royal Rumble, it was Asuka. What won the first? Thank you, Irish Rebel. Yeah, so Bianca Belair is football season starts on Friday night with the championship. Our first game is not Friday though, because I can't do it because of work. But we are back on Monday. Monday is going to be our first watch along. Sheffield United, I think. Who is it? West Brom, Sheffield United, something like that. I can't remember now. But that's going to be the first game. It was going to be the Euros, but can't do it. But with Monday, it's the Championship. We can do that. So that's what's going to happen there. Ask her. What about the men's one, Edward? Please respond. Tell me that I am correct. So there we go. That's one what I think is going to happen there. I'm flying through here. And we got the next female match. I'm going to upset Edward here. Because in house shows, fun fact, Liv has been beating Ronda Rousey clean. Yes, you've heard it. Oh, it's Watford. Okay. Thank you, Leeds 2022. Yeah, Watford, Sheffield United is going to be our first game. We play on the Saturday, yeah. It's an early kickoff. I can't do Saturday early kickoffs because it's my day with my daughter. Dave, do you think Brock beats Roman? I've already said it. Roman retains, and then we get all that shite with Theory. I've not gone as far as predicting what I think Theory will do because I just don't see the point. But I think Roman wins. Boo! No, no, can't do it. It's stupid. 5 o'clock kickoff time. It's just stupid. Why couldn't they just do it at 8 o'clock like they've been doing these semi-final matches? That just fucking mind boggles. I know it's because it's a Sunday night and everything, but fuck, move it to a Saturday night or something. Well, no, because too much happening on a Saturday. Football is very short off season, huh? No. Don't care, didn't see. No. Don't care, didn't see it, so don't care. Liv wins with some shenanigans from someone. Yeah, that is the best way of putting it, James, because it's either going to be Bayley, but this is the thing with it, is what's Bayley's beef with Ronda? That's what I don't understand. Charlotte makes the perfect sense because there was a feud. Ronda took the title from Charlotte, so that makes the more sense to me. I can't figure out how Bayley fits into this scenario. That's the problem. But like I said, house shows, the live events, Liv has actually been pinning Ronda clean. So out of the realms of possibility, Liv is going to beat Ronda, no matter what. Ronda's not walking out as your SmackDown champion, is my prediction. If Bayley Charlotte doesn't return, I don't think that at all. I think Liv Morgan wins. She's fresh to the title. There's a lot of eyes on Liv. They're wanting to promote Liv Morgan massively on WWE TV right now. It makes no sense to take the title off her for Ronda. It makes no sense whatsoever. I couldn't care less if Ronda's a beast, blah, blah, blah. Look what they did to Shayna Baszler. So, Liv Morgan every day of the week wins. She retains. It's going to anger Edward, but I don't give a shit. She either wins clean or she gets assist. It's as simple as that. What if Shayna cost Ronda out of jealousy? I would love that. Please, come on, Trips. If there's anything, give me that. Give me that. I would love it. Seeing a Shayna Ronda battle would be fucking epic. Gimme. But I've got Liv Morgan winning all day long on that one. Because you don't like... It's not because I don't like Ronda, it's story. It's wrestling, it's common sense. It's wrestling, it's common sense. It's not real life. If it had been real life, of course Ronda would win. She'd have never lost the title if it were real life. But it's not. It's wrestling, it's story. And this makes no sense taking the title off of Liv Morgan just to feed an ego. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Ronda doesn't need the title to be a legit person. Her name makes her legit. If you think putting a title on her makes her legit, then that makes you think that Ronda's weak. Some wrestlers just don't need titles. John Cena doesn't need a title. Bryan Danielson doesn't need a title. You can name half a dozen wrestlers but can carry themselves without championships. So, yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm going Liv wins. She probably will get some help because people think that. But if they've been running this storyline that she's been winning cleanly on the live shows, then why can't they do it on the main? Why can't they do it on the main? That's my where my head is at. Do you think Alexa will get involved because of her promo? If she does, she's on Raw. It makes sense for her to get involved in the Bianca Becky match. You don't want too many matches getting interference is my only problem with that. I think you save something. I think Bianca retains and then we get that spot on Monday. On the Monday after. We get Alexa challenging Bianca Belair. I think that's the best way to go around that. It makes no sense to have Liv lose. Why would Ronda win at Money in the Bank, lose the next pay-per-view? Well, why would you do that then have Liv lose after just winning the title. That makes no sense, Edward. So you're backing yourself into a corner there, dude. Not bothered about the outcome of that match. Liv doesn't cut it for me. Ronda Rousey is a part-timer. Yeah, it's very true. Rick, I didn't know that you're conspiracy. Oh my god. Dave, I think Bayley returns and challenges Liv Morgan. It's interesting. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to play exactly out. I just think that Liv Morgan has... she's not done a bad job as champion. I think she needs time. As I've always said, that she needed time. She needs time to build her character. And to be honest, the crowd reactions that are there, obviously she's got a lot of simps. And this is not because I like Liv Morgan. Anybody that's been a part of my live streams know exactly what I think about Liv Morgan. So for Edward to think that I'm just going it because of biased against Ronda Rousey, it's absolutely bullshit. Because I don't like Liv. So you're talking at your butthole if you think that it's a biased opinion. It's a storyline opinion. Out there, prediction, what if Dakota... You know what? Now that Trips is back in charge of creative, I'm expecting Dakota Kai. I would love to see Dakota Kai, Johnny Gargano, Io Shirai. Where has Io Shirai been? What's happened to her? She's fallen off the face of the planet. Maybe she's going to be on the main roster. There's just so many possibilities. Karrion Kross and Scarlett are definitely going to come back. Defo. That is definitely going to be a signing because they're only at MLW. They're easily to sign them back up onto contracts. Maybe even Noah from Impact. And that's going to get a little bit of a boo from James. What I mean is, why would they have Ronda win the title at Backlash? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? The way that Ronda lost protected her. So, and it's just to create a new star. It's to create new possibilities. Ronda's old. She doesn't need the title. Ronda could have a series of matches then with Bayley and win. Because Bayley cost her the title. I mean, I know you're just bitter Ronda fan, but mate, she can't win everything. Dave, are you going with... No, I've gone with Liv Morgan, dude. Khalid, I've already gone with Liv Morgan. I think she retains no matter what. WWE stars get their real names back. I would love that. Dominic Dijakovic needs to have his name back. Flipping T-Bar, for fuck's sake, man. Who thought of that fucking name? Vince on drugs. Not being negative, but I'd be happy if the main card just turned up with no more injuries. Well, thanks, Seth, for the injury to Riddle. Dickhead. Gone a little bit too far, didn't he? Boo, don't want to disappoint. Theory, aka Austin. Theory cashing in. Liv Morgan Stanley is in the chat. I live, which is that 50-50 and is in many flipping many accounts. I'm not saying that she has to win anything, but I'm just saying that Ronda needed a longer... Now, she'll get the title back, dude. Just let Liv have the spotlight. Let the new talent have the spotlight for a little while. Ronda will have that title again before next year. There's a long way to go before WrestleMania, and that she has that title for the Becky Lynch fight. What we all know is happening. Let's not have her have the title for a full fucking year, is what I'm saying. Let Liv have the championship. Let's chill on the Ronda stuff. It just makes more sense going forward for me. WWE have a lot of Darren Andertons these days. Imagine being called a Ronda, a fish called Ronda. I am good, Michelle Thomas. Yourself. Right, we're going to get off of this because I don't want to upset Edward any more than we are because we know he loves Ronda. We're going to talk about this. There's no way Lashley's losing this title. There's no fucking way on earth. Not, I think Theory's walking out of this with fuck all, to be quite honest with you. If you see my video on WEP, I said I hope Liv wins. I generally can't see it. I generally can see it, though. I can see it. That's the thing. That's the difference between you and me. A lot of people bitch WWE, don't push new talent, and then when they do this, they still bitch. Yes, that's the point. Ronda, as soon as she came in and won that title at Backlash, I just thought, here we go. We're going to have a year of Ronda now. I love that WWE have said, no, fuck that. And they've gone and give it to Liv. I don't care if Liv has it another month. Let her get to another pay-per-view. Let her get to Clash at Castle. I mean, Ronda can have a match at Classic Castle. She doesn't need to have a title. Why do women matches have to have titles involved? Can they not just have a stand-up feud? I'm sure with Triple H being in charge now, females will have proper fucking feuds like the men. And we have matches where titles are not involved for the women. Because that's what needs to happen. It needs to happen across all the spectrums. TNA do it. Impact do it. Now and again you get it on AEW. Only now and again. NXT UK, they do it. So why can't the main roster? Let's just have feuds without titles for the females. I mean, is that too much to ask? That's my big ask of Triple H in his new reign. Connor, I am here. That is my name. Bobby. I'm going Lashley. I've got to go Bibi on this one. I have to. I have no reason to believe that Theory's walking out with gold on this night. So we're going to go Bobby. Just put Bobby. That's my prediction there. He retains. Like I said, it makes no sense to me. Just losing titles for sake of it. So there we go. So far we've got Mysterios, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan and Bobby all winning. It's guaranteed, but Ronda will get the belt. Yes, Edward, she will get the belt back. Calm down. She's just not getting it back at SummerSlam. She doesn't need it back at SummerSlam. Let Liv have a moment. Days just posted a video on his channel about Riddle. Yeah, we'll do. We did it live, so I have no need to put a video out about that. Best part of having your own pool is swimming naked. William, Etsy, value to you. Yeah, try do it that at a public baths. He did. He's been barred from every public bath in his tri area. Has anyone seen the Riddle injury? It's kayfabe. The match has been moved to Clash at the Castle. Has it been moved to Clash at Castle now? Okay. Just not far away now. So, yeah, they've just pushed that card. Maybe Seth's off the card then. Maybe there's not going to be a dream match for Seth. That night's not fighting at SummerSlam. He's not fighting at SummerSlam now. So, Seth Rollins off the card completely. Cool. I'll still keep his name on the list. But it's a bummer for Seth. So, maybe a new match will be added. Maybe they throw Drew McIntyre and Sheamus on SummerSlam card. Well, they've been hinting at that fucking fight for fucking God knows how long now. He meant Days has put a video out, but not put a what? He meant Days has put a video out, not you. Yeah, I know. I wasn't saying it like that. I just said I did it live. Meaning I didn't need to put a video out. Because we're here live, we're doing it live. I just dropped the lid to my drink. It will gladly put into a public bath with Anna. It's all crap. Just Riddle out. Yeah, so like I said, I've got Bobby Lashley winning this one against Theory. It's the start of Theory's slump of SummerSlam. We're not going into the Summer of Theory, I'm afraid. I think Liv should enter the match and win. Figured make Anna gag. Anna gag. Everyone needs a good vomiting once in a while. Oh, it's been a great save from the French goalkeeper. Let's see it again. A free kick ripped in by, I think this is Pop. She's called Pop. It's a great name. I've just cancelled Clash of the Castle because I don't live. I don't live. You cancel because you don't live in Wales. You can watch it because you don't live in Wales. Don't mean anything. But if you had tickets for it, that's a shame. Well, don't want the criminal record for public exposure. Too hot to handle is Anna naked. Well, if you wouldn't be Gargano at SummerSlam, it will be a star cast that weekend. It won't be. Yeah, Johnny Gargano's going to be an hard reach for now. Triple H will be making some fast phone calls. He's not AEW bound as far as I'm aware. It'll be calling out to people who are not at AEW. People think, it's going to be Adam Cole, forget it. It's not going to be Kyle O'Reilly, forget it. It's not going to be Bobby Fish, forget it. It's not going to be Keith Lee, it's not going to be Swerve Strickland, it's not going to be anybody what's at AEW. They're fixed to contracts. So Tony Khan doesn't need to worry. Making a tweet or comment about his stars, he needed not to do that because I'm sure Trips would not be going after them stars. He'd be going after the ones what are at like Impact, at MLW, or simply just not at a major company. So they're the ones like Dakota Kai, what are just floating around right now, not doing anything because of their no complete clauses. The likes of them will be contacted, I am sure. Trips will be on that. Believe me, I reckon he's been well busy during the days. Germany almost scored. Free kick saved by the keeper. Well done, Adil. I've just watched it. 2 attempts on goal so far by Germany on target. Michelle, just get a beautiful person to talk to you to as well, my friend. You're a beautiful person. I feel like private conversations are leaking onto the chat. It would be realistic if Liv squashed Brock. Whatever you say. Right, so we've got rid of that one. Boom. Let's see, which is this one? Street Profits versus the Usos. And it's time for a title change. I seriously think we are getting... right, I've got it in right order. Seriously think we're getting new tag team champions. What if Cross versus Seth? Highly doubt it. I would love it though. Imagine that. Oh man, that would be fire, dude. That would be fire. But too short notice. Absolutely too short notice. Like I say, nothing's going to change. The landscape's not going to change that quickly. We are getting TV 14. We are going to see blood at SummerSlam. But I just... Getting new faces in, or old faces, it's just not going to happen straight away. It's going to be gradual. They're not just going to try and throw everything in straight away. I hope Dave says Trips. I said Trips, because you put it in the chat. Trips. I don't do private conversations unless it's rumours about community peeps. When it's grassing people up. That German lass has gone down. Nice tattle. She's just took her out. This is filthy. This game is filthy. Can't wait for Liv to lose. Don't know. Wouldn't be SummerSlam, but hopefully soon. Stans are getting right up there with the AW stance. Yeah, it's fair. But I do see her having a little bit of more of a title reign. Don't think she's 1 month and done. Do you see some dumb fucks in Days' stream the other day say Ryback was backstage? It's not going to be Ryback at backstage at WWE after what he said. Fucking seriously, people need to really get their fucking heads out of their asses. Ryback will never, ever, ever, and I mean ever, go back into wrestling full time. Not at your major promotions. AEW won't touch him with a 10-foot barge pole. Neither would WWE. That guy's done. He was a jerk. I'm everyone's star-crossed lover. Michelle, I am my friend. Yeah, so look, we're talking about the Usos versus Street Profits. Got Street Profits becoming your new unified tag team champions. I think because they've already had this battle recently at Backlash. I believe it was Backlash. And where the Street Profits lost by that stupid decision. I think, it was Money in the Bank, wasn't it? Money in the Bank they lost. I think Street Profits have got to win this one. I do think there's going to be further down the line that they are going to split them up. But I think they're going to put the tag titles back on them first. So I'm going Street Profits for the first major title change. And maybe the only one. I think it's the only one I've gone down for. Street Profits. Have you say, do you think the bloodline retains? But I don't think so. I feel that it's time to switch it out. Great to see that Triple H will probably put a little bit more effort into the tag division going forward. So there we go. Street Profits for me. No wrestling company will touch him. No, I wouldn't have thought so, dude. He said too much damaging stuff about pro wrestling. He's basically broke kayfabe more than once and slagged it off completely. The guy's an absolute fucking moron. And no doubt if you watch this stream, he'd block me. Because that's what he does, because he doesn't like to be slagged off. And he just blocks people. I don't know if my friend haven't seen him in a while. But whatever happened to Web Parker? What do you mean, our good friend Web Parker, which is AKA what's his name now? You know, his name's escaped me for a little while. William, help me out, dude. Profits win. Jeff Jarrett might hit one of them. Usos with the guitar. Yeah, I hope that Jeff Jarrett's not there to help the Usos. That would suck. But I have got Street Profits winning. I think it makes the more logical sense to me. Dave, have you ever seen Shameless? Yes, I've watched pretty much all of them. Yes, Shameless. Yeah, totally. Don't watch the American one though. Never watched the American one. The English one, I love the English one. Dat King. Yes, it's not Harley. Dat King's definitely, because William exposed him a while back. It's Dat King. That's the name I was looking for. Just a good lad. He had to, I think he's had to calm it down a little bit because he had his moments with it. But I think it's just Nick. Hello to you, my friend. So if you haven't heard already, Riddle is out of SummerSlam. The match has been, well, I don't know if we're getting a new match now with Seth, but definitely the Riddle match is off. They're rescheduling it for Clash at the Castle. So maybe, I've still got a feeling there's room for Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Shameless is on Netflix. Used to have my dad had all the box set. Absolutely love that show. Hey geez. Well, my nana looks the spitting image of Liam. Your nana looks the spitting image of Liam. Or Lillian. Oh, that's not Bo Selector, is it? Hope it's Bo Selector. That would be funny. Here with the glasses. Can't remember the characters' names now, to be quite honest. It's been a long time since I watched Shameless. Hope Flair shows up at SummerSlam and attacks Double J. Yeah, he's doing a double header, isn't he? Told Double J. He's on the Saturday and he's wrestling again. He's in that match on Saturday and then he's again at Sunday. What do you think about Medusa? Alundra Blaze being on NXT. Fun fact, she is also an NWA. She's doing some work with NWA as well at the moment, so she's doing double duty for double promotion, which is very interesting. What if Seth gets added to the Brock? Nah. I know they've done it with Brock, but I don't know. Does it make sense? That's the thing. I like people's theories if it makes sense to do it. I mean, yeah, they teased it a little bit on Monday Night Raw, didn't they, at the end? But no, I still think it's probably going to be Ezekiel. just to like really be annoying. Elrod, still Elrod or Ezekiel. James mentioned that earlier. Dave didn't think Seth would get added to the Brock match. I don't see the point. I don't see the point of it. You've already got too many moving parts in that, which we'll get to in a minute. So many moving parts in that main event as it is. So much to talk about with it because you've got Theory hovering around what looks like he's going to cash in. You've got Dolph. It's throwing Seth into that mix now would just make it a car crash. It would make it a car crash. And I think it's already car crash material as it is. Just the way the storyline's going at the moment. We're speaking of car crashes. Let's get to this car crash. If it lets me get the graphic. There we go. It's Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. Everybody's favourite match of the SummerSlam pay-per-view. It makes sense because Roman and Seth history, but not with Brock. What to say, 1v1, last man standing. I'm sure there's going to be it's a no DQ match. There's going to be a lot of people added into that match. I'm sure it's just going to be an absolute mess as it is. I can't see it being any other way, to be honest. If anyone's getting added to that match, it's Dave. Yeah, it's me. I'm in. I'm going to be your unified champion, unified universal WWE champion. That's it's already written in the wind. That's why I'm not doing the watch along. I'm actually going to be there live. How flipping hell are Liverpool still? Because the team, Anna, Liverpool would be playing the kids right now. They'd have swapped all the main players out, saving them for Saturday. I'm not worried about that game. We lose a couple of pre-season games. It's no big. What's an actual match? Why? Who cares? Lillian is the person who... yes, that's it. That's Bo Selector. It gets called Bo Selector by Frank. Oh my God, she's ugly. Sorry about your nana. Like, I'm not saying that she's ugly, but she looks like Bo Selector. What if Otis cost Myth? Otis gets for losing Money in the Bank? Nah, why? Otis has got his role with Gable, hasn't he? I don't see that. I don't see that at all. What does William and Daisy Duke shots have in common, my friend? An excellent video what won in Web Idol. That's what they have in common. Dave, I am so happy. Good for you, Michelle. My nana is a spitting image of her. I swear. Oh my God, she's Bo fucking Selector. Gregor John, thank you. We're not finished yet, dude. But thank you anyway. Glad that you're having fun, Gregor. I think Shameless is so funny. It's fucking great. It's Manchester, isn't it? That's what it's based on. Greater Manchester. Well, the back streets of Manchester. Moss Side, I think it is. So good. You've got quite a lot of stars. Very, very funny. Loved that show when it was on. Not sure about watching it again now. But I see clips of it now and again. Best ever British show or In Between Us. Should bring that back. What Triple H on? Yeah, was it Triple T on Web? Triple T wasn't on Web, was it? It was a Dizzle blog. I have no idea who that guy is. Seemed alright. I've literally only watched my video. I haven't watched the full episode, if I'm being honest. That Dizzle bloke looked alright, I suppose. I don't know. I don't really know too much about him, if I'm being honest. What happened to Ken Shamrock? He was wrestling at Impact Wrestling. I don't know what he's doing now, but he was at Impact. Of course, Shameless is great. Great part swearing comedy. That's what's not to love. Yes. Adult comedy at its finest. When it was first came out, I had a massive crush on Debbie. Debbie, which one was Debbie? I hope it's not the little girl Debbie. What's her name? So many characters. I always forget. I liked her what worked behind the bar. Who was best mates with the gay guy. Like I said, I forget names. Can we do a Shameless watch along, please? Can we do a Shameless watch along? I don't have Netflix. Or I would. God, I still owe somebody a flipping Only Fools and Horses watch along. Right, starting to Shameless. Shameless would be good though. This game's not shameless though. It's still 0-0. For France and Germany are boring the shit out of the crowd. Nah, Adult Debbie. Which is Debbie? Is it here with the lisp? I don't know. I can't remember characters' names. Oh, was she a Karen? I love Dukes of Hazzard. It was awesome. Did Ken Shamrock retire? No, he was still wrestling last time I knew. Maybe doing more indie card stuff, but he was still an active wrestler last time I knew. Yeah, Dizzle Dog, but it was like Triple D with a special guest appearance by Diago. Who's Diago? Who was Diago? I don't know. I have no idea who were on the show, to be honest. I haven't really had time to watch Web this week, if I'm being honest. I saw Midi King's video. That was weird. With the Lily doll in the background. Germany are 1-0 up. Germany have scored. England-Germany final so far. Karen is the person who works from behind the bar. She was fit as... Was it a Karen? Oh my God, I got the name right. Jesus Christ. Diego the dog? I don't know who Diego the dog is. There's a bit of lag. Dave, what will William and Daisy Dukes have in common is they get Web, shake their booty and sing Dukes of Hazzard song. Yeah, the one Web idol. Diego the dog. Alright, so that was their Diesel Dog's dog. Thanks for answering my question, Dave. Okay. What were your question? Can answer any questions, guys. Anyway, this one, Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. Who have you got? You know what? I've literally written down Happy Corbin. I don't know why. Because I can see this going on a little bit longer than just a one-off feud. I just don't understand why you'd give Pat McAfee victories against wrestlers. I mean, obviously they put him in because obviously Happy Corbin's one of the safest wrestlers on the roster. Yay, Pop. Oh, was it Pop? What's it called? Pop. Poppy. She's a Poppy fan. You've got Pat. I don't know. I don't want Pat McAfee to win. So I'm going to be complete heel. I don't care if I'm wrong on this prediction, to be quite honest. But I'm actually going to be Austin's best mate. Me and Austin 316 are now going to be best mates. He's going to come and see what my prediction is, and he's going to be like, "Yes, Dave." James would have had to have done this with gritted teeth if we'd just still been playing the Wrestling Fantasy League. But I'm going for Happy Corbin. I don't know why. I just can't see Pat Mcacfee beating a wrestler. Just really can't. Pat McAfee's just not good. He's... Nah, I just don't believe it. Vince charged that Pat ain't so Corbin wins. Yeah. Well, Pat McAfee's my favourite YouTuber. Yeah, I like Pat McAfee's show. I saw his Paddy Pimblett interview a couple of days ago, and I fucking love that. Paddy Pimblett is my favourite all-time UFC fighter, without a shadow of a doubt. Better than anybody in his division. That guy has got the brightest future. Meatball, Molly McCann as well. They are my favourite UFC fighters by a country mile. I couldn't give a shit about Johannes Anyas. Couldn't give a shit about Chimaevs or Argaman Madoffs. I couldn't care less. Paddy Pimblett, Molly McCann are my fucking favourite UFC fighters right at this moment. Corbin is king of the jobbers. Corbin gets victories. It'd be nice to see if Triple H actually changes his character and brings back the Lone Wolf, which he helped create in NXT. That would be cool. I just want Corbin to get rid of all this fucking shitty garbage that he's doing. Paddy ain't got a lot of respect after his speech after the UK. Paddy, yeah. That's why I love him. That speech was fantastic. Yeah, I just think they're just one of my favourite UFC fighters all time. Just love that guy. Honestly, could check out his YouTube stuff. His any social media that guy does is absolute fucking fire. Wrestling Days is my favourite UFC wrestler. The way he goes to claw is fantastic. Dave, I think Seth should face an opponent if Cody's choosing. Cody's just not going to be on TV to be able to choose anybody. Cody's looking well. He's moving around. He was at the San Diego Comic-Con, fun fact. So he's not like he's not moving around. He's just not being able to compete actively. They would feel... It's 1-1. France have equalised. 44 minutes. France are level. This game is fucking fire. France are back. 1-1. Days would feel about Paddy Pimblett fighting Seth. How would I feel about Paddy Pimblett? Jesus Christ, he'd kill Seth. In a legitimate fight, Paddy would kill him. Paddy the Baddy, man. Oh, Paddy the Baddy. Oh, Paddy the Baddy. Love it. Fucking love that guy. So much respect. Just so much respect from him. Seeing that interview. Did you see the backstage interview as well? You need to check that out because he left the arena crying. They actually interviewed him while he was still floods of tears. Oh man, so much passion. So much passion from that guy. Got to go. See you guys later. Bye for now. Rick Hunter, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Hope you were being entertained. Thank you for stopping by and putting some, value into the comment section. Thank you so much, my friend. Dave, you sing good. I don't, mate. I am the worst singer. You've seen my wet videos. Jesus Christ, man. I sound like a drowned cat. Oh, Michelle's leaving. Michelle, shout out to you, my friend. Hope you have a lovely evening. Can't wait for Islam Oliveira. Yeah, some good fights coming up. Pena Nunes should be a great fight. And that starts 1 p.m. The main on BT Sports. 1 p.m. I can't watch SummerSlam. I can't watch that. Sucks. This weekend sucks for me. I might be able to see the main event of SummerSlam if I get up early. But it's half time at the France-Germany game. It's one apiece. So we talk about Brock versus Roman, the main event. So yeah, who you've got? I mean, so many moving parts in this main event. It's unfucking real. Because yes, you've got the imminent threat of the cash-in from Theory, but what's this Dolph Ziggler stuff? I don't understand. Dolph Ziggler's just like being like pottering around, stopping Theory. Well, we did see him on Monday Night Raw, that's for sure. But what do you think? What do you think? Because I think he's being paid by Heyman. I think you find that Dolph is the actual advocate, not not Sammy. Obviously, Sammy's out injured right now, but Sammy would have been the this fake advocate. But I think don't let the door hit you on the way out. Sam has been rude. I'm watching SummerSlam, then turn it into Pina Numes. Roman retains, then something big happens at the end of the show. I think Theory goes to cash in. Roman is out on his ass. His blood dripping from his face. He's literally done. Big moment. You hear Theory's music hit. He's coming down to the ring. You think he's going to cash in, he's going to cash in. I think you get Dolph Ziggler, pops in with a super kick, throws Roman on top of him, and we find out that Dolph has been working with Roman and Heyman all this time as the advocate, the locker room advocate to the tribal chief, and he's replaced Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn were only taking that role on as, well, he didn't really take on that role, but this role has now been given to Dolph Ziggler. That's how they're going to end the show. Roman retains twice. We lose the Money in the Bank because Dolph Ziggler stops. Well, no, he probably keeps the briefcase, but he stops that cash-in by super kicking out of nowhere on Theory. So Theory walks out of SummerSlam with nothing. He doesn't win the US title. He doesn't cash in the Money in the Bank. Roman Reigns retains with help from Dolph Ziggler, who is now the advocate or assistant to the tribal chief. He's worked with Paul Heyman. He did the golden handshake with Paul Heyman. That's my thoughts. What if Theory cashes in on Drew at Clash? Could happen. Rude, my middle name. I can't help it. Who's watching Ric Flair? No one. Because no one gives a fuck. I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck about Ric Flair's last match. Yes, I've talked about this on a previous stream. The one match that I wouldn't mind seeing is the City Machine Guns versus the Wolves, which is Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards. That could be interesting. Very interesting, but the undercard looks better than the main event. And that's not a stretch of the imagination. Looks like Liverpool are going to lose. Don't care. Be right back, I'm hungry. She shouted to you. Roman retains, but after he loses to Drew at Cardiff, I think, I don't know. I don't know about what's going to happen at Cardiff. Maybe Drew wins. Could be interesting. I don't think both titles will be up for grabs at that one. I think the only one title will be up for grabs. The match has ended. Salzburg won. Liverpool nil. Not really surprised. Pre-season literally nearly over for Liverpool. We've got 2 more pre-season games. One being we've got another game on Sunday after the Community Shield, which obviously one's going to be full of kids, one of them's going to be main team. I think this has not even been close to being the starting 11. Yeah, Liverpool have lost. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I am going to put in. I think we get a cash in, but it's failed. I don't think he gets to cash in. I think it's heavily teased throughout the night that he could cash in, but he doesn't. And it's all thanks to Dolph Ziggler. There's a reason why Dolph Ziggler's been heavily involved on the lead up to the... I've probably spelt Reigns wrong. I think I actually know I have. We'll change it in a minute. Because I'm sure you'll be telling me, you spelt it wrong. Because it's that way, isn't it? Why does it look wrong? Just still looks wrong. Dave, what's that drink? It looks good. It's Lucasade. You know I'm sponsored by Lucasade. I'm not, but I wished. Come on, Lucasade, come and sponsor me. But that's it. We've done every single match. What is scheduled? So, yeah, that's what I think. Community Shield. Sadly, no watch along. It sucks. Would have loved to have done a watch along for it because it gets crazy numbers on the channel, but it would have got more eyes to the streams for sure. But it's what it is. But yeah, what match are you most looking forward to? What match are you least looking forward to? What returns are you expecting? Leeds 2022, shout out to you. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Have a great rest of your evening. We are back live tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, for the NXT UK, which is the start to the wrestling weekend. Because we've got a banger, Dragunov versus Wolfgang, plus Blair Davenport versus Amaya or Amia, which is the French woman. Amel, that's it. Just getting the name right into my head. I'm watching Ric Flair's last match. I watched his podcast today. It was awesome. The main event is I'm looking forward to. Should be a good match. It's going to be bloody. That's why it's got a TV 14 rating. I just think it's kind of predictable. Summary of the last 3 games is fair. Played by Liverpool 4-0. United, they beat Palace. Leipzig won 5-0. Numa starting that game. 1 loss, 1-0. Pre-season. It's all about fitness. It's all about match preparation. We've got a week now to get ready for Fulham. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about what match am I looking forward to? Bailey return. I've already told you. There's not a single match that I give a flying fuck about, to be quite honest with you. A lot of them are nothing matches. Logan Paul and the Happy Corbin match. Them two I'm least looking forward to. Couldn't care less who wins. What would Usos Street Profits? They had a banger match last time. They fought each other at Money in the Bank. I think that the tag team match. There you go. I think that's where the interest lies. I think that'll be probably the match of the night. Other than that, no, there's nothing else on that card what screams at me. The main event looks interesting, but we have seen it before, and just expect it to be a bloody mess. I just expect loads of weapons, lots of interference, Usos getting involved, and all of that stuff. Theory obviously hovering around. It's going to be a car crash. It's going to get messy quick. Man United want Neymar if Ronaldo leaves. Yeah, have you heard about that? Bayern Munich and Atletico have pulled out. They have no interest in Ronaldo, so looks like Ronaldo's running out of options. I don't think he's going anywhere, guys. Seriously, nobody wants him. Can't give a flying fuck about these friendlies. Dave, would you do if Fulham beat us? Our beloved Liverpool, Tony Khan ran onto the pitch and stunned. The fact that Tony Khan could do a stunner, I would be amazed. But, yeah, because Tony Khan can't wrestle for fucking shit. He has not got a wrestling bone in his body. So, That to me looks a little bit unrealistic. There's a little girl on the screen dancing away. England game, she's loving it. This was from yesterday, I believe. She's from Wakefield as well. Oh, round of applause. The little girl's from Wakefield. Fun fact, Wakefield is next door to me. I don't live too far away from Wakefield. As you know, we've done toy hunts there. So the girl on BBC is West Yorkshire like me. Wakefield is literally the next town on. That's cool. That's awesome. Wakefield, shout out to Wakefield. Local girl. What would... I've read that. Jeff Jarrett has a busy weekend. Yes, he does. Ronaldo to Newcastle. In your fucking dreams, Connor. In your fucking dreams, lad. That is never going to happen. Ronaldo will not go to Newcastle. He wants European football, dude. So, ain't happening. Oh, wow. We got a little girl's face. That night has put it honestly that people can't be hateful. Just to stay humble. I don't hate anybody. Nobody should hate anybody. We are allowed to have an opinion, though. That's the thing. Can't like everybody. But that's just the way it goes, isn't it? Dave, you talk about Usos attacking during the Reigns match. When you get Solo Sikoda, join them. Rumours that Sikoda will get a push. Not in that match. I don't see it in that match. He's got a lot more work to do in NXT 2.0 to be considered a push on the main roster. I don't think he's needed. I really don't. I don't feel that it's time for Sikoa to come up to the main roster. A little bit longer on that one, I think. I'm not down on that one at all. Dave, can we do a Barbie watch along? Can we do a Barbie watch? I can't. Reason why we don't do a Barbie watch alongs, and to be quite honest with you, William, is how do you promote it? How do you promote it? Because if I did a Barbie watch along and I did the cover, the thumbnail for it, I'm going to have 12-year-old kids or younger coming into the chat. I could have young, really, really young people watching the watch along. I don't really want that. Because I don't want people thinking that, oh my God, this channel is now a Barbie watch along. And that's the thing what Days had. It was like, how do we promote a Barbie watch along? You just can't. It's just impossible. That's my problem. If I did do a Barbie watch along, it'd be cleverly disguised as something else. If you could put out any suggestions, then I'd open ears, but Barbie watch alongs, just a little bit hard. Back, motherfuckers. See what I mean? I won't be able to say that. James wouldn't be able to freely roam. Promote it. We need Vince to promote it. Yeah, get Vince to start doing my channel. God damn it. That Dave in real life. Go check him out or you're fired. David Paul, hello. Happy birthday to the US TV icon. Norman Lear, who turns 100 today. Who's Norman Lear? Barbie plus 18. God, I don't think there's any Barbie 18 films out there. Mantel did put out Barbie wrestling. Oh, Mattel did. It's true. Yeah, I know they did. Mattel did. I know. They do have the license for it, but can't really turn this into a Barbie channel. Bonkers LFC. Just watched the match pre-season game. It was all right. We just couldn't score. Bonkers, put it out there, mate. What was the team? Was it more a first team? Was it more a youth team? What kind of team were we playing today? And anyway, we'll get a special shout out to Bonkers. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. There we go. I have to do it every time I see your name. Just have to. TV 15 versus Barbie 18 long. TV 15, it's TV 14, idiot. I mean, TV 15 would be completely next level shit. Yeah, I meant TV 14. TV 15. What about Barbie wrestling figures? Barbie wrestling figures? Jesus Christ, that's the next line for WWE to go down at next New York Comic Con. It's the next line of toy, isn't it? They've already done it. They already did it with the Divas stuff, didn't they? Days by the female playset, just because they wanted backstage stuff. Oh, nice shot by Germany. Huff. Robert Huff. William would be epic if I saw Barbie figures in wrestling stuff. I would honestly buy one. Irish Rebel, I believe you would. I believe you would. God, imagine. Well, yeah, you could. Happy Corbin looks like a Ken doll anyway, so yeah, you could get away with it. Malibu Ken. Hey, bonkers. They're changing the second half. Who came on? So they're my predictions for SummerSlam. We've got Mysterios to win. Seth Rollins, whoever he faces, wins. Logan Paul to win. Bianca Beliair to retain. Liv Morgan to retain. Bobby Lashley to retain. Street Profits are going to be your new unified tag team champions. Happy Corbin will beat Pat McAfee. And Bob and Roman Reigns to retain. They're my predictions. Dave, do you think that Steph and Triple H will have more hope into doing shows with other companies? Hold on. Sorry about that. I think the lesser companies, yes. Oh, is this? What is this? Oh, somebody sent me the Liverpool team. Adrian, Milner, Canute, Gomez, young lad at the back, Jones. Yeah, that team it is a mixture of first team, old team. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at that. Yeah, I can see him working with the likes of MLW and NWA for sure, but there's just no way. AEW, forget it. It's just not happening. They're not going to give free press to AEW. It's just not going to happen. Pat McAfee was talking about the latest Ken figure looking like him. There you go. Norman Lee is known for All in the Family. I've not seen that show. David Paul, shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to James for not timing me out for Hawking Barbie Watch Along. I hate summer holidays. It's noisy as fuck outside. Stupid. That's still stupid. Not even noticed yet. Back was on my phone to my mother. Dear Edward, shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, so I think MLW would be interesting. Impact, I can't. Maybe Impact, actually. To be quite honest with you, it could happen. I already had ties between WWE and Impact with Mickey James, of course. So that could Scott Demore, I'm sure, would be open to that. Get TNA, AEW, that Forbidden Door stuff. Just no, AEW's not going to happen. Just so many no's on that one. Only thing Vince would say is whether WWE gets sold or not. Or nothing else. Okay, he won't sell to AEW. I will not be in streams Friday, I said, Sadie. You're going to be at Cherokee County Fair. Cherokee, I love that. Hey, that's what it literally brings up when I hear Cherokee. It brings Indians. Hey, whoa. It's probably not even note like that, but hey, that's what we get for being stereotypical. William Barbie watch along would do Daisy Duke shorts watch along. Daisy Dukes. I am not wearing Daisy Dukes. I am just going to put that out there. I will be in the drinking booth. I'd be at the kissing booth. Kiss as many Daisy Dukes as I could. Or Daisy Duke lookalikes. Watch me wiggle my Willie Idol gear Robert. Willie Idol. We need a return of Willie Idol on web, don't we? I feel like we need another sing along with William Idol. Willie Idol. You need to come back. Let's do a petition to get the Willie Idol comeback tour. William, no thanks. I have enough nightmares as it is. Whoa, being fresh there, Irish Rebel will love it. Look at you. You're only old as the streamer you are watching. Well, you're fucked then, aren't you? I'm 44 years old. Ha, you fuckers. AEW tonight. Well, yes, in the card. Danhausen versus Ricky Starks. Looks interesting. And that's it. I can give a flying fuck about the rest. Ricky Starks and Danhausen could be an interesting match. I just hope they let Danhausen actually wrestle. I have actually seen him wrestle on YouTube before. He's really good. Very good. And very underrated talent. So is Orange Cassidy, to be fair. He can go when he needs to. But, yeah. That's a match where I literally look forward to. Bryan Danielson's making his return tonight against Adam Garcia. This Luchasaurus stuff. With all that with Jungle Boy. There's some tag team action. I think Swerve and Keith Lee are on tonight as well. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't think it's going to be the best show. I feel like I think we've had all the best Fighter Fest stuff, Fight for the Fallen stuff. Obviously, a third part of the charity shows that AEW were doing. So all proceeds, I think, are to the Navy tonight. I think they've done the military. I think they've done the Air Force. I think it's the Navy they're earning money for tonight. So, yeah, I think it's good for charity, but I don't think the show's up to par. I think they kind of run out of good matches. Bonkers says Ajan was in goal. Milner, Gomez, Canute, Marbaya, Jones, Cater, Bokacek. I don't know how to say his Carvalho, Nunes, Elliott. First half, but the main players come out in 60 minutes. Okay, not enough time to impact the game. Like I said, it's not important. Pre-season's not important. I don't think the Community Shield is that important. I'd rather Liverpool have a full set of players ready for the Fulham game next weekend. Let's just get through these last couple of pre-season games and then we can get the Premier League started. That's what I'm looking forward to be all honest. Can't watch the Community Shield. That's why I'm gutted. Can't watch it because I'm at work. I'm sure we'll have Retro D-Man coming into chat. Going, Man City. Shit, really, lots of shit going down this weekend and I can't watch any of it. No Usos. No, Usos will win. You think that? I don't. I think Usos have had enough with the tag team titles now. I think they're due a loss. I think the Street Profits were done out of the last one. I think Street Profits will win. It's got to be a title change at SummerSlam. It's got to be at least one title change. I've got too many retains. Obviously, a lot of people will think that Liv Morgan will lose to Ronda Rousey, which, in fairness, she should, in reality. But we ain't doing that. I haven't seen a Man City fan since the season ended in any stream. Yeah, Richard D-Man just pops up on Twitter now and again. We've signed Haaland. That's about it. We signed Calvin Phillips. I haven't seen any Man City results in pre-season, so I have no idea how they're getting on. I don't really look, if I'm being honest. I don't really look. What game are we doing the first week of the Premier League? Quite simple. It's Crystal Palace versus Arsenal next Friday. the 5th of August. Then we're doing a SmackDown stream that night as well, so it's double stream night. So we're doing the football, and then I'm going to have a little break, and then we're back with SmackDown. Double stream night. Love double stream nights. Of course, City fans only come out for the glory win. Yeah, it's true. So a deal. Yeah, we are doing Watford, Sheffield United next Monday. Monday coming. Championship game. Yes, we're doing championship games now as well. And then we've got Crystal Palace versus Arsenal on a Friday. So that's 2 games in 1 week. Epic. Then Sunday, I think we might be doing 2 matches Sunday as well. I think we might do the double header. We might have a break in between 2 of the streams, but only like for half an hour, so I can set up the stream. The stream will be already set up, it's just the graphics and stuff. But yeah, we might be doing Man United, Brighton, and West Ham, Man City. Double Manchester header. Oh my God. Yay, double header. Yeah, it's not great for me, but hey. But we'll do it anyway, because I need to get this channel somewhere like... I need to do some more football videos next week, leading into the Premier League season. So to pencil in. Can't wait for the Soccer AM to return next Saturday. Should be this Saturday, shouldn't it? With the Community Shield. Should be tomorrow. Should be this weekend, shouldn't it? Not next weekend, this weekend. Don't know why it's not starting this weekend. Very strange. I've watched Soccer AM in a while. I used to love it when it was Chamberlain and what's his face? Can't remember his face now. He does the breakfast thing on Channel 4. What's his name? They used to do the Soccerette. Can't remember. He's a Chelsea fan. Trying to remember his name. So, like I said, what matches are you looking forward to? What matches are you least looking forward to? What returns do you think could happen? No, they return next weekend. Wow. Even though the season... Tim Lovejoy, you've got it. And it took a while. Never watched soccer ever since I love Tim Lovejoy. Tim Lovejoy. Dave, you're awesome, my friend. Thank you, Irish Rebel. You're awesome too. Dave, do some of those easy polls everybody does on YouTube. Them polls. I can't do them, dude. It won't let me. I've got no subscribers. I can't do that kind of stuff. I couldn't do it on the last channel. You've got to be up there, unfortunately. The only way I can do polls is on Twitter. But I can't activate a poll in the chat. I'm sorry, it just won't allow me to do it. I don't know why, it just won't. I think Days is just because he's got loads of subscribers. You get perks as you get subscribers, that's all it is. Never watched Soccer AM since Lovejoy was on. And there's been some good hosts. Been some good ones. Dave wants to do watch along tonight, so Dave, I can't do tonight. No, I've no interest in AEW at the moment. There's nothing what grabs my attention tonight. The Danhausen stuff, that'd be fun. But a lot of the other matches, I couldn't care less. About Dante Martin, I'm not interested. Venez, Bullard, yeah, Venez. Before though, Venez, remember the Tramp? What was his name? Tramp. He was ace. Used to love that show. Used to love it. I used to be able to watch it every weekend, but obviously now, when that's on, I'm getting ready to go and meet my daughter, so I don't get to watch it anymore. So I do love watching the videos from the challenges, what they do. You know, when they do the Techers challenge with the supporters, and you've got to apparently you need 500. Yeah, fucking nowhere near that. I was nowhere near that on the last channel. So yeah, I've got a long way to go before I can start doing chat polls, unfortunately. Drop a comment on the comment section who gets the most goals of the Premier League. So who you got? We will do. Right, I am going to do a video where I'm going to talk about my Premier League predictions probably next week before Premier League starts. I'm going to give you my insight on what I think is going to go down in the new Premier League season. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to give you a prediction of who's going to be the top goal scorer. Don't be surprised. And who's going to get the Young Player of the Year and stuff like that. I'm just going to give you bold predictions. Who's going to win the league? Who's going to win the FA Cup? Who's going to win the thing? We might get a stream out at some point where we do the sweepstake for the Premier League. Might have to wait until the first weekend is over, but cause we've just got too many football watch-alongs lined up. But I don't know, because we've got NXT 2.0 on Tuesday night as well. So we've got, Watford, Sheffield United on Monday, NXT 2.0 stream on the Tuesday. Then on the Friday, we've got Crystal Palace Arsenal. So it's just, if I can fit videos in, I will be doing videos. Lovejoy Chamberlain days were the peak days for me. I've been watching hungover, pop noodles, 6 sausage rolls, and a barbecue with barbecue sauce. Great save by the German goalkeeper. One of the German females has got a bruised face by the looks. Something's gone off. In fact, getting close to getting another goal. So close, so close. Nice shot. Dave, is the Wrestling Fantasy League back after SummerSlam? I do not know. Let me confer with James and Sam when they're ready to go on that one, because they're going to be doing a lot of the point scoring. So I need to confer with them first. A lot of stuff to sort out. There's a stream to do to get your wrestlers. I thought the spinny wheel thing was alright. Might need to change that up, I'm not sure. Because it wasn't working right with the camera. Might have to do names out of the hat. Let me work on it. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. Taking a break. Are you taking a break from the daily roundup videos? They're not coming back. They were hard to do because obviously that's the biggest thing when I lost the other channel is that trying to get a video out every day, it's tough. I like kind of like a little bit of freedom. I don't have the time to get a video out every day, and found myself straining a little bit. I mean, the videos what I got out last week were all shorts. Waiting to get them 2 toy hunt videos out and the shirt one. It's just having time. I don't even know if I'm good. We're back this week with live streams, so we're back tomorrow night for the NXT UK. So there won't be a video up on the channel. I don't even think there will be on Friday, because I just won't have time tomorrow to make one. So you're just going to have to bear with me. It's going to be all over the place, is this channel for now, but I'm glad Dave, I'm still here. All right, Khalid, you went quiet on me, dude. The daily roundup videos, like I said, they were alright, they were fine, but they're a bit varied. You're still getting kind of that content on the channel anyway, so yeah. I think there's too many sources out there. Daze does his videos now. He does his roundups of Raw and SmackDown. So I don't think there's much of a need for it as much as there was. But if it's something that I could return to in the future, then I would. Just for fun, put 50 attacking players in a pot and get 5 players each and see who 5 players gets the most. Oh, Jesus. You're giving me more work. We have got the predictions game coming back as well next week. Got to remember that. We've got the predictions game coming back, so there'll be a video for that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going off on the channel right now. Lots of things happening with the football coming back next week. So I'm going to be a busy bee. I will tomorrow for NXT UK. Yeah, NXT UK is not to be missed. You've got NXT UK title is on the line. Lillian Dragunov versus Wolfgang. You've got Blair Davenport versus Mel. I think there's a tag team match. On as well. There's loads of good stuff. What's happening on NXT tomorrow, so it's not to be missed. Austin 316. Hello, shout out to you. Dave, I was having my lunch. All right, what did you have? Let's have food conversation. What did you have for lunch? France are looking like they're breaking down. Oh, tried to go through the legs. Great save by the French goalkeeper. Dave finally got Corbin pick. I knew you would love that. I don't like Pat McAfee. It's as simple as that. I don't see why Pat McAfee gets a victory here. I just don't see it. Dave, I was trying to make something easy. I would add up. Oh, you would add up the. All right, Dark Knight. Okay. We'll think about it. Got loads of stuff going off. That's all I'm trying to say. We've got the predictions game coming back. Is getting the time to do all the names and putting it into an app and all that kind of stuff. It's time consuming. It's having the time, and just bear with me. The wrestling fantasy league will come back in due course. Just give me a little bit of time to get my head around it again. I've got all the graphics and stuff ready. It's just little bits what need to be organised. Always knew that you would show your face around here again someday. Didn't know when it would happen. He's been around. He's been in the videos for the last 2 days. We actually stream at a time that he can be involved. He's at Pacific time, so it's a different time of day for him. Isn't it, Austin? Or is it like 12 o'clock? 1 o'clock? Something like that in California right now. Everton, Bournemouth, Fulham getting relegated. Everton, definitely. I don't see anything fresh from them. They've not even bought anybody. I'd like to say Newcastle just to hang somebody else. What do I think about Impact? Connor, we've already talked about this. Don't bring up stuff. Don't try and bring up that again. We've already talked about it. Right, so who likes the smell of cinnamon? Well, that's a random question from Sam. Dave, just so you know, Drew, you drew Salah Haaland. Yeah. I've won. I've won already. Hey. Great. Your videos are at 12:45 my time. Okay. So yeah, I'm not too far off at my estimation. Yeah, gonna say it's just starting to change. Like I said, the 5 o'clock schedule that I had before works great for the UK audience, obviously, but for American audience doesn't. And people started to forget that videos were even being produced at that time, so it felt like I were up against it with the views because they weren't getting the views that I'd anticipated. The ones what were getting the views were the predictions game, because obviously people had invested interest in it, and people were nosying and going back and watching it again, which is perfectly fine. I was joking about Austin. Dave just wanted to be dramatic. Well, I am random, says Sam. Nothing wrong with being random. Exxon loses too much now. Yeah, we've noticed. Yes, that's real. I don't think they've got any plans for him at the moment. That's what springs to mind. Maybe he needs a bit of a turn. He's kind of a face right now, isn't he? Maybe an heel turn. Gets pissed off. Fed up losing. That's turning on the crowd. Could happen. Dave, who is Tim Lovejoy? Does he spread love? Tim Lovejoy. He's a Chelsea fan. He's on Channel 4 here in the UK. He's a good host. Good, very funny guy. Basically, Soccer AM launched him. I think he did a lot of radio work. Yeah, but yeah, why not? He spreads love everywhere. Should start the prediction. We should start the predictions league. We should start the predictions league. We have a predictions league anyway, Connor. What are you talking about, dude? Still got all the stuff set up. I don't know if my voice may disappear, by the way. Oh, there, we've still got my voice on that one. The wrestling stuff were already there from last time. With a deal at top. Boom, there you go. All the stuff's still there. Everything's still set up. So it's not a problem. I'll just refresh all of that. So it's all good. Dave, you're kind of overweight. You've got a double chin. Thanks, Edward. Thanks for pointing that out, dude. I love you too, dude. You've got a lovely way with words. Thanks. All it means, right, if me and you were in a fight, I'd kill you. Because you're stick fucking thin. And I'm fat. I'd snap you in half. So, it's all good. I spread love everywhere. But I think it's the wrong sort of love. What are the 5 rarest wrestling action figures ever? What are the rarest? Only know about the Kamala one. Oh, that's the retro ones. The rarest ones are the Ultimate Warrior ones. The ones that were commissioned just for the Warrior. When the Mattel Warrior made an agreement with the Warrior. Warrior said, "Oh, look, you can make my figures, but I want like 3. I think it's 3 figures. What specifically made for him? One being the grey one with the lightning on. There's another figure. Yeah, they're the rarest ones. Somebody did buy them, and I've got them in the collection. I've spent a lot of money. They're very expensive, but yeah, they're the ones. There's the Jeff Hardy figure, what was made, I think a Defining Moments figure, which never got made. There was prototypes of that, what got out leaked, and they're quite rare to find. Andre is now lanky, scrawny piece of shit. And good, thanks, man. Smiling and waving. Edward just used boxing skills against Dave. Yeah, he won't even get anywhere near me. With his boxing skills, I'd twat him. I'd body slam him. Scoop him up, body slam him. He won't get a punch in. Flatten him. James get called that all the time. Love 30% and now he does Sunday brunch on Channel 4 in the UK. Yep. Now what's going on recently? Dave Exion is a Neil. Oh, he's been a Neil for a couple of months now. Has he? Oh, right. I didn't know. Probably why he's losing. Don't know. I thought it was a face. But they planned him as a face. I don't know. The last watch along he wasn't even on. Wasn't on the last watch along I did, so that's probably the reason why. Interesting to see what stuff happens with Roxanne Perez now and Cora Jade going forward. Dave, I love you really, dude. Exile Quinn loses to Wesley. Oh, Germany having a chance. Bodies everywhere. It's cannoning off. There's around about 15 minutes to this game. Heel turn. His heel turn was random. I don't think they've got an idea what to do with his character. It is a goal. Germany are 2-1 up. It's pop again. England, Germany so far. England, Germany is what we're going to get on Sunday. Unfortunately, no watch along. Like I said, they've gone and put it at 5 p.m, which is impossible for me to do a live stream. England-Germany final. Oh my God, are the Germans going to do us again? No! Go. I'm watching the game, trust me. Yes. I'm sure they're showing this on the USA Network or whatever network it is. Almighty Nick, if you're here, dude. He's just Nick now. He's not Almighty anymore. He's just Nick. Germany versus England so far. Yep. Interesting. Very interesting. It's a good header. I always feel that goalkeeping's a bit slack in the female game, but no, watch along because it's not coming home to England. I can't anyway, I'm at work. The daft o'clock, 5 o'clock is just no good for me. If it had been at 8 o'clock, we'd have done it. But 5 o'clock can't do it. Yeah, man, I'm here. I just had a name change. It's just Nick. Oh, what was that wrestler? There were a wrestler like just Kevin or something. And it were, I'd like to say it was Tommy Dreamer or something like that. Who was that wrestler? I'm on a roll. £5. My winning poop has scored pop. I scored another in 90 minutes and £30 win. Congratulations to you, Dark Knight. We're going to do over the German team. It's given. Goal check. There was a VAR check. What are they doing with Saga now is what they did with Sion as a face. I'm not sure why they've turned him. He was getting over as a face. Yeah, I don't understand what goes off in NXT 2.0 these days, to be quite honest with you. Sam, yeah, I know it was a joke. If Dave thought I wasn't joking, he'd have said something. Yeah, I know you were joking, dude. Nice one, Nick. Hope your day. Edward, unblock me. Edward, unblock. Connor, come on. Bonkers, I am just trying to understand who these different people are. They do, honestly. It's been well, man. Can't complain. How are you? It's fun. Fine. They are. It's fine though. They don't have anything for Zion at the moment. They're sure he will get his push eventually. Yeah, sure. It's only a matter of time. I mean, there's that much new talent on NXT 2.0 at the minute that, it's just congested with new talent right now. I mean, just give it time. A lot of that new talent will get pushed up to the main roster. I guarantee you Braun Breaker, the next draft pick. Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Cameron Grimes, they're all prime and ready to go to that main roster. They're all stunning performers and they deserve the break. Cameron Grimes pretty much more than anybody, in my opinion. Carmelo Hayes is fantastic. What a great wrestler he is going to be. Love to see him on the main roster. Connor, I will, in one condition, you stop saying Ronda and Cena and KSI suck. He's only got an opinion there, Edward. He shares it with everyone. Oh my God, Edward has blocked Connor again. Shock horror. How many times has it been now? He's allowed his opinion, but he thinks they suck. Then he thinks they suck. Yeah, of course. Can't get bitter about it. A lot of people don't like Bailey. I don't go blocking Austin because he says Bailey sucks. Likewise, he don't block me if I say Happy Corbin sucks. It's just the way it is, isn't it? I mean, he's still blocked from months ago. Oh, not block him. 10 minutes to go. Germany look like they've got one foot in the final. England, Germany. Yeah, he's allowed, but he says it to me all the time. Because he knows it winds you up. It's as simple as that. If you keep getting wound up over it, he's going to keep doing it. We should never block someone for having an opinion. Edward 3-year-olds ain't allowed to use the block button. I think wrestling mic sucks, but it doesn't mean everything else has to too. We all have chance retaining at SummerSlam. Surely someone loses a title, maybe. Theory does. I've not. I've got Street Profits beating the Usos. I've gone for Street Profits. Gonna get new Universal Tag Team Champions, Unified Tag Team Champions. I think everybody else retains, but the Street Profits win. I think a big emphasis on Street Profits. I mean, everybody talks about splitting up. I think we'll see that crack come some Royal Rumble next year. I think you'll start seeing that push away with Montez Ford in the coming year. Just answering back to somebody. Right, there we go. Done, unblocked. Well done. DM'd you. Yeah. I've just sorted that out, Nick. Just answered you back. That's what I was just doing. There's a quack called Days fucking bitch on Twitter. There was a twat calling Days no reason. He's up his ass on streams. He claimed that he was joking. There's just no need for it. There's a joke. Oh, France have skied it. It was offside. Flag is up. Well, honestly, everyone sucks apart from Edge, Damien, Madcat, and Alexa. Sam. Thing is, though, Sam, there, you put Alexa, female crush. What's going on? We know where you like the guys, but we got a female crush thing going off there. What's that about? Hello. Yeah, a bit of swipe by action there going off. We need Chadwick Wesley segment. Yeah, it did run its course, to be honest. I think it just run its point of where we could take it, to be fair. If Chad was ever up for it again, I could make a spin-off videos on that. Just sorting something out. Might be doing a collab. A joke is meant to be funny, not aggressive. Yep. Nothing wrong with crushing over gender. Oh, are you crushing on a man? You've got a man crush there, Nick. That's it. That's interesting. SummerSlam on. If Seth gets a match at SummerSlam, according to forms, Seth is still scheduled to wrestle. Apparently, though, the Riddle Seth match is now being pushed back to Clash at the Castle. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen now. Maybe we get a nice shockadoo or two. I don't know. Would let Evil Uno and Grayson finish me. France are trying. They've got 5 minutes to save their Euros. Bonkers, I am just kidding around, trying to have fun. No worries. That's not cool, James. I didn't call. See that name in the chat. Recall seeing that name in the chat. Oh, what Wrestling Mikey's changed his name a couple of times now. He's pops into this chat now and again. Well, until James blocked him. Yeah, man, just to let you know when you're free. Connor says, Ricochet, Alex. Who's Alex Alexander? Alex Alexander. Chelsea Green, you mean Josh Alexander? Alex Alexander? Welcome to the new world of Connor and Alex Alexander. New wrestler nobody's ever heard of. You mean Josh Alexander, dude. You mean Josh. Chelsea Green are my favourites. Who's my favourites? Thunder Rosa, Bailey. Female wrestlers, to be quite honest with you. It's not the only thing I'm interested in, to be quite fair. James's cocoa powder. Wow. Scary stuff. We're going to see this match out, and then I think we're going to call an end to this stream because my legs are freaking killing. Dave is a good dude, man. Thank you, Khalid. You guys are always awesome. I always share that opinion with you guys. Yeah, it's Josh. We know, because Alex Alexander sounds stupid. You don't sniff cocoa, do you? Surely, for God's sake, you don't. So what's with snorking cocoa beans? I mean, come on. It's better than other stuff, yeah? It's better than that white powder stuff. No, I sniff cocaine. James, just it's it where it'll. I need to close this stream down because I've got a hit coming. Let's not talk about drugs. It's a family-friendly stream, for fuck's sake. I will join you tomorrow, dude. Yeah, hopefully around about 7:30, same time as today. I'm going to try and set that stream straight after this one. NXT UK. Should be a banger. Should be a really good stream. Good show, an hour long. We'll probably go for 2 hours. Because we'll be chit-chatting anyway, like we've done today. I mean, amazing. We've done like nearly 2.5 hours just talking about SummerSlam, which is great. Hyped for the hype train. Don't put the dip lollies from... don't put the dip dollies, Dave, lollies from Iceland. They come with little bags of sherbet. Looks like little bags of Coke. Yes, I remember sherbet dips. Sherbet dips back in the day with Kaylee and your streak of licorice. Oh my God, used to love them. As a kid, absolutely loved them. Dave, do you like Cocoa Pops? I did when I was a kid. Did when I was younger. Because it turned in milk chocolate tea. Edward didn't come to the next. Don't become the next Johnny with the creepiness. Nobody wants to be the next Johnny. Looks like Germany are 1 foot in the final. Last couple of minutes. Don't know if she's offside, but it looks like Germany have... Oh, she's missed. Downman has put it wide. I think it's offside anyway. I don't think it accounted. I think she was just a little bit premature. But yeah, she's missed anyway. So that's good. I did it again. Whoops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Got lost in the game. That's what I read there. Hey, Dave. Lol. Smiley face. Lol, lol. Smiley face. Iceland lolly versions are shocking. The bags look so dodgy. They do. Iceland peddling jugs confirmed. My dad used to mix his cereals. used to have cornflakes with rice. You know what? You know, your dad's a legend. Your dad was a legend because when I was a kid, I used to do the exact same thing. You know when you used to get the little boxes, well, you still get them now, the little boxes. I used to mix them up because I never got enough. I never got enough with one box. You know, it was like, no, that's not a breakfast. So I used to put 2 boxes together. So I would like mix Cocoa Pops with cornflakes, Rice Krispies with, I don't know, Cheerios or whatever, them Cheerios. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to put them in because just didn't get enough with just one cereal. So I used to mix them both together. Anybody do that? I mean, this is an interesting one for, especially us guys in the UK, yeah? Anybody get Weetabix, crush them up with milk, put them in the microwave and make porridge? Anybody do that? Or is it just me? It's a bit of a weirdo. I still get, like, yeah, I still get the small boxes. Yeah, you do. But yeah, just not enough to fill me on a morning. I have to have 2 together. Who remembers popcorn cereal in the night? Yes, I do. Your little balls, yeah, of course. Can't do them now because they were too sugary. James, that's what I bet. Your dad was an absolute lovely person and a great dad. Legend. Like I said, legend. What do you do with Bryan Danielson when he comes back? He's back tonight. Which title does he take, though? There's only really Utas and the TNT. What he can TNT? Is it TNT? What he can go for? Can't go challenge Moxley. He's his teammate. Dave, I reckon the title will be between Liverpool and Man City, and I think Chelsea will get their third. If they don't replace Chelsea, I think the battle is between Liverpool and Man City again for sure. Just you, Dave. Little boxes of cereal are on offer at your local one stop. If you where you are, are they? Quick to get in there. No, that's wrong. It's so many ways. No, it isn't. It's not. It's Weetabix. What have turned into porridge. Gorgeous. Yellow card. It's been shown. There's a French player down. Oberdoff. I think that's the name. Let's go for it. Chocolate Weetabix. My other fave is Sultana Bran. Wow. Nice. Elfie. Very elfie. Bran is give Bran a New Japan title. Give Brian a New Japan title. Could do. My favourite cereal was Ricicles with marshmallows in. They were better than Lucky Charms. I've never had Lucky Charms. David, you should... What? 90 minutes. We are in injury time. We've got just under 2 minutes left. French are knocking at the door. Dave, are you streaming AEW? No, I don't stream AEW. I have no reason to. I'm not doing that. My favourite series is either Cocoa Pebbles or Fruity Pebbles. We don't have that here in the UK, fun fact. We don't have them. So, that's interesting. Looks like Germany. Oh, good little sweeper keeper. But she's hit it straight into the German path. It looks like an handball that is going to be a free kick to the French. Sultana Brown keeps you regular. Give that to the poop train. Mr. Poopatron. Mr. I Can't Poo. Raisin Bran is the worst cereal ever. Dave, pancakes for breakfast is the worst cereal ever. Dave, my new nickname is Irish Rebel. Love, I bring joy and happiness to everyone. Cool. Fun fact, Dave doesn't. I do like AEW, I just don't watch it. Germans are through. It's England, Germany in the Euro final on Sunday. Make sure you're watching. Wished I was watching. I used to think that Edge looked like a Space Raiders. What? When he was younger, he used to say that to my mum, I could get a pack of Edge. And it was Space Raiders, Alien Crisp. Well, that's random. Connor, do you like AEW, my friend? Germany versus England. Is it coming home? Look at all them German flags. Fucking hell. There's a lot of German flags. Doesn't that look like a female Jürgen Klinsmann? England, Germany. Wow. Dave, why don't you to create a Dave in Real Life cereal box? Would look cool as a thumbnail. Could be a 90s style with iconic wrestlers and footballers and films on the box. And you? Could be an interesting thumbnail, but what would the big video be? What would the video be? That could be fun. Can we easily beat this German team? Yeah, we should be able to. But German teams, it's a German team. Tough, aren't they? England getting nervous yet? Nah, they're not. They're just in party mood, aren't they? England team. Be from desire, your insensitive purified. It wasn't the best looking back in the day, Edge. Wow, look at you being so critical on people's appearances there, Edward. I mean, I'm sure you wasn't a bonny baby. Cocoa Puffs and Tricks, pronounced Tricks. Tricks-efficates. So I don't even remember that from Kill Bill. We'll get Edge back at SummerSlam. Yeah, Edge is guaranteed for SummerSlam. He was going to be at Raw, but for some reason his travel arrangements got rearranged. I don't know why. Maybe they thought that saving him for SummerSlam would be the best. Dave, do you like ice cream? Yes. Look in the mirror. I was actually. What, an ugly baby? Your parents will always tell you that you were cute as a baby, but in reality, everybody else goes, nah. Anybody shows me their picture of the kid, they go, oh, isn't it a lovely baby? It's like, no, it's wrinkled. It looks like a wrinkly old man. Edward is all about his legs is open and wide enough. Then wide open. Best cereal I ever had was a bowl of milk and 10 spoonfuls of sugar. Cause a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go round. The medicine go round. Mary Poppins there for you. God, we're getting all the pop culture references today. Yeah, the female coach looks like a female version of Jürgen Klinsmann. Have you not noticed that? She looks like Jürgen Klinsmann. Wow, that is scary shit right there. Damn. Don't think babies are all that cute. They're not. Your own is. Guaranteed your own is the best looking kid in the world ever. Angel, my daughter, absolute. She's a stunner. Of course I'm going to say that. I'm a dad. But to anybody else, they might go, no, she's not that good looking, Dave. I mean, come on. But it's because she's my kid. I'm going to say that. Best match would be Liv winning at SummerSlam. Oh, God. Yeah. Big win for Liv. She's going to win clean. That's how good it is. She's going to win clean. She's not going to get any help. Bayley's going to come out to challenge her afterwards. Ding dong. Hello. Hello, ding dong. Right then, guys. It is time to say goodbye. Because I am getting slowly tired. And I want to rest up for the rest of the evening. So, thank you for joining the stream. We are back tomorrow for the NXT UK title match episode. Great main event tomorrow. Lillian Dragunov versus Wolfgang. It's going to be a classic. They usually are. Lillian Dragunov, rumoured to be heavily injured. Could be a title change. Sleep on me, Dave. Austin, you're here. You've been waiting for me in my bedroom. Come and sort me out. Imagine if John Cena came out. What, faced Seth Rollins? Jesus Christ. We wouldn't see it coming, though, would we? We wouldn't see it coming. Whoopie-doo. Time out. It's time to time out, everyone. Yes. So, I'll say goodbye to everybody. Now, I've been David in my life. You guys have been awesome. Remember to join me tomorrow for that NXT UK stream. But until then, bye for now. Boom.